Hi guys, welcome to Operation Crypto. This is a price analysis update on Algorand, which is ticker Algo. We'll take a look at a few key levels where we could potentially invest, and then some take profit regions, accumulation zones, and maybe even a little bit of a price prediction thrown in there too. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and let's crack on. So welcome, a huge shout out to the sponsor of this video, which is Cointelegraph Markets Pro. I use this platform on a daily basis. Lots of things to get your eyes on. We've got a bustling Discord server. We also have newsquakes, vortex scores, a hell of a lot going on. You'll find a full platform review on the front of my YouTube channel. So this is Algorand, Tether, daily time frame. I'm using a Binance chart here, as it does have predominantly most of that volume. Looking at current price reaction, obviously we've made that high up here, which I believe is the all-time high. Let's have a quick look on CoinGecko and see if that gives us the data which we're looking for. So CoinGecko, Algo. I'm not sure if the price goes back to before then on that chart. Price all-time high, yeah, 2 years ago, so $3.56. So we're just going back to the chart. We've actually been up to a local high then of $2.56, so that is a high. Looking well. I mean, if you look at this, it's looked like we've formed a massive bull flag. If you take it from the bottom here, you could say that is a bull flag which has formed now. As you can see, we dropped below it and we've come back up to the top. So that is a potential bull flag, and you're looking for a break to the upside. But let's just put a bit of a bearish scenario first and have a look at this latest move here and have a look for some buy zones. So we'll drop down to a 4-hour time frame and we'll analyze this latest move here. As you can see, this is where we started. We can see 3 wicks in the same area, and this is the top where we rejected. In terms of Fibonacci level, so we go from a bottom move there up to that top, and we've come down and we've very closely got to that 618 level. So that for me would have been a perfect area to buy around May. Talking from around 180, you always put on 5 and 10% either side, so probably from 180 down to around 170 would have been a good buy zone, and it looks like we've hit that area and pushed to the upside. If you're looking for some buys, I've got this red support level here. That is a potential area which you could load up on still. So that is $1.84. So if you're looking for some buys, whether to accumulate or buy back in or whatever you need to do, that is an area there at 184 where I would consider placing some buy orders. Then going back to the daily time frame, a couple of things to note here. Just looking at a money flow indicator down here. It is in positive territory now. We dropped to the negative side on the wave there, but we've pushed back up. Money flow itself shows that there are more buys and sells coming in, so that is another a bullish sign. Just looking at the moving averages, I use a 50 and a 20. I mean, they're far apart, aren't they? It shows that there's action. Down here, we had that bullish cross on the 15th of August, and ever since then, it's been looking good. We've come back down, and what I always look for is a test of that 50 there. Close enough to test that 50 there for me. Come back down, retest of that area of support on that moving average, and then we push back up and had a nice reaction there. If you look at that in terms of a candle growth, 35% we made a recovery from that retest. So all in all, things are looking good. I use these moving averages on my daily time frame to give me a long-term perspective of what an asset is going to do. As you can see, it's quite far apart. So the last bullish bearish cross was in May. That's when the market entirety dumped, and then with that cross, you're talking 3-4 months later. I'm expecting this now to continue up, and Bitcoin has broken out. It's doing really well. I'm expecting Bitcoin to 60k at least this month. And towards the end of the year, 127. That's double 60 nearly, and that's mental considering that we're down at 54 still, and you're thinking, right, not a chance it's going to happen. But we have yet to see parabolic action over the course of the last 3 years. Really, we've seen some good waves, some massive rises, but nothing parabolic like we did in 2017. The next 2 months is going to be the Bitcoin show. Altcoins will follow it up, but they will not go parabolic. Towards the end of this year, maybe going in towards the beginning of Q1, I believe altcoins will rally. So buying assets at these prices now is absolute key for me. And buying while we're still low and buying while Bitcoin is rallying and knocking a bit of the altcoins down. It's a solid area to buy. So that's your buy zones I would consider down there around 184, 180 region. Could be a nice area, but we need to have a look for some take profit regions. The first region obviously is this all-time high at 256. I only say take profit so you can sell to accumulate to buy back in. I think we will reject off 255, 240, to around that area. You can see we got some wicks double close there at 238, so I think we'll get some wicks up there. That could be an area where you could look to sell. Let's just get rid of EMAs. So that's that covered. In terms of a bit of a price prediction here as well, I want to look at this entire move here. So from this bottom, we've then had pretty much a triple bottom there. Tap, 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 bang, straight up. Obviously now we've hit this 1.618 level. Look at that. That Fibonacci extension is an absolute dream, and we've hit that to a T and then rejected. What I'm looking at next is levels above where we could potentially target. That is the all-time high marker there at 345, which is around that 272 level, but you've got to look higher. You've got to look at some of these extensions at 612 and 849. These are conservative targets in my opinion, because this market, once it does start get going, you will see some great returns. So that's that pair pretty much covered. Let's just take a quick look at the BTC pair, because that will be suffering. Yeah, we're down to that 618 level now, into that buy zone, which I mentioned in my last Algo video I did. It's a nice area to look at that, but if you're looking around this area, there's no support at all. I mean, the next area support is you're probably looking at this region here. Let's just move that red line up a bit. That's the next area support, around 3,200 sats. This 618 level marries in nicely with that, so that just shows that there's confluence between that area and that area. So that is the area where I would look to buy. I think it's a good level now, 3,540, but I have some orders there at 3,200. I think it could be a nice level for you to achieve. In terms of targets and looking forward, you got this -27 level, which marries up with the top of that, and that's at, so let's have a look where that is. That's at 6,400 sats, so that's an area where you should look to take profit. So that's going to do it for today's video. I just want to take a look at one more thing, which is my Patreon. It's a new thing I've started up. It's a Discord server, and also I will be posting on here with educational tips, but there's a lot going on in this. It is a private server, but you get access to my full library. I can review your portfolio, you can do chat requests, you can request me to do videos like this, behind the scenes footage, unlock exclusive posts and messages, all sorts going on there. It is a paid option, but it's only £10 a month. It's just mainly to show support for this channel, and it gives you guys a more of a community feeling towards my channel. So that's going to do it for today's video. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.